43,000 military and civilian personnel from the US, from the UK, New Zealand and Fiji participated in the nuclear testing at Christmas Island and Malden Island. In addition to about 500 Kiribati indigenous people who were living on Christmas Island, and many of them have suffered humanitarian impacts of the tests, including health problems like cancers, heart disease and infertility. Their human rights continue to be violated by the lack of forthcoming information from the US and the UK about the impact of the testing and the information they need to take care of themselves. There are also many environmental problems, and parts of the islands remain possibly contaminated. The 2017 Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons not only bans nuclear weapons, it also frames them as an affront to humanity. And as a result, the preamble identifies them as a violation of human rights and humanitarian law, as well as a problem for the environment. That means that it identifies and acknowledges the disproportionate impact on women and girls and also indigenous peoples. Within the operative part of the treaty, there are provisions on the assistance to victims of nuclear weapons use and testing, as well as remediation of contaminated environments. Because the treaty frames this as a problem for all of humanity, all states parties are also obligated to engage in international cooperation and assistance to make sure that the victim assistance and environmental remediation parts of the treaty are fulfilled. Most crucially, states should sign and ratify the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons to universalize the norm. Second, states should respond to the humanitarian needs of nuclear weapons use and testing survivors. They should respect the rights of victims and the affected communities, remediate contaminated environments, and finally retell the stories of the effects of nuclear weapons use and testing as a part of a broader peace and disarmament education effort.